Hey, what's up, y'all? This is Rodney, and I'm back, and I wanted to come and talk about Belle Collective. I'm not really into Belle Collective like that anymore, but we still gonna review it. But I don't know why I'm just having a hard time. I think because I'm over Letitia and Glenn. I really think that's what it is. I think I'm over Letitia and Glenn because in my heart, I really feel like Letitia is just using her marriage as a storyline. Like I don't think she has any intention of ever leaving Glenn. I just think it's something for TV. So because I feel that way, it's hard for me to, and just because I feel that way don't mean that that's facts. But because I have a strong feeling when it comes to Glenn and Letitia, it's hard for me to kind of be invested in their story anymore. Like if I really thought that Letitia was just struggling with leaving a nigga, then you know what I'm saying? I don't know, girl. I don't care about Letitia and Glenn. I really don't. Um, it starts out with Letitia and Glenn. Is it Letitia? I don't know the hell for name because I've heard Marie say Letitia. Letitia. I think Latrice says Letitia. I don't know, girl. Letitia and Glenn. It starts out where it left off, where Glenn was basically putting her on the spot in front of everybody, asking her, basically, tell me that you love me. Tell me that you love me, girl. Say it. Everybody like say it, say it. Girl, I'm the one who would have been sitting there just like Latrice. Girl, with my phone in my hand. Girl, thinking in my head, girl, you dumb if you say it. Okay? Um, Letitia says, I love you. And I put, girl, I don't care. I think at one point, because I watched the episode like a few days ago, so it's not really fresh in my memory. But I believe in that scene. I'm almost sure in that scene, Letitia walked up to Glenn and was like asking him, like, "Are you okay?" I am with Glenn on this. Letitia does send mixed signals. At one point, it's like this game. When Glenn walks into Carrie's party, you want to shake his hand like that's your homeboy. Like y'all don't sleep in the same bed. But then in the next scene, you're making sure he's okay. like, like I can see why Glenn, even though Glenn ain't shit, but I hope on a trick, but I can see why Glenn is confused because if you're gonna treat me like a homeboy, then I guess treat me like a homeboy. But then in the next scene, or it was one of the scenes in the episode where she walked up to him and was like, "Are you okay?" Like rubbing on him and stuff. So Shantae is Letitia's friend. She walks up to the ladies and she starts a conversation about, or tries to start a conversation about Latrice and Letitia's friendship. And Latrice is basically like, girl, get out of my face. I don't even know you, don't ask me no questions. Basically. Girl, that's what Latrice was basically on some, girl, I don't know you, girl, get out of my face, don't ask me nothing. Okay? Now, a part of the issue is Latrice thinks that Letitia had Shantae, I think her name is Shantae, had Shantae basically ambush her. Not necessarily ambush her, but she feels like Letitia had something to do with Shantae basically trying to start the conversation about their friendship. A part of me, honestly, because Letitia had a conversation with Shantae and was basically telling her, I didn't tell you to do that, don't do that, blah, 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 blah. A part of me does, even though we've heard these underhanded, sneaky, conniving stories that Letitia is sometimes a part of, allegedly a part of. So it's hard. I can understand why people would not believe Letitia didn't set Shantae up or tell Shantae to, girl, go over here and say something about me and Latrice. But I feel like Letitia didn't tell her to do it. I really do. I feel like either production probably told her, gassed her up, or it's something that Shantae just wanted to do on her own just for a little bit of camera time. But I believe that Letitia didn't tell Shantae. Um, yeah, Glenn says she's a queen of mixed signals. And I put she is. I put now it's I see you. Are you good? But you was just shaking his hand like he was your homeboy. That's literally what I wrote. Again, I can see why Glenn is a tad bit confused by Letitia's behavior. I can see. Not to say that Letitia, now this, be very clear. Not to say that Letitia doesn't have a reason to be standoffish with Glenn, even if it is her husband. But I can see how one moment you're kind of standoffish, then the next minute you're rubbing on me. I see you. Are you good? Like, girl, what is you? You just shook my hand. You literally just shook my hand like a nigga you just met. Okay. Cliff. Cliff is in Colombia. Why is Cliff in Colombia? I know people travel. Okay? I know people travel. Cliff might be a world traveler and we just don't know nothing about it. But why is Cliff in Colombia? Girl, Cliff is in Colombia. Girl, not Columbus, Ohio. Girl, he's in Colombia. And I'm still trying to figure out why is Cliff in Colombia. Anyways, so Josh, which is Latrice's ex-best friend, I think they have been backing. I think they are either working on their friendship. Either way, I think they're in communication again. And Josh told Latrice that Letitia reached out to him. I guess Letitia's trying to get dirt on people. I don't know. Like, we've heard the stories with Letitia. Girl, we know how Letitia did Tambra. Wasn't that Letitia and Marie? Wasn't that Marie who met up with Tambra's? Some nigga who Tambra was going to court with. I think the nigga was crazy. And I think they met up with Tambra's, the man. Like, it was a mess. Bitch, I would have whooped their asses. You bitch, if you meet up with a motherfucker, who I'm in court with, girl, when I tell you the way I'm going to come in, girl, like the Tasmanian devil on y'all asses, girl, you ain't got shit to say to me. God, I would never trust you. Girl, I would never trust you, girl. You doing all that for a TV show? Anyways, we going to the left. But yeah, so again, Letitia has done some underhanded stuff even with Akeisha. Remember Akeisha came out and told us that allegedly Letitia was trying to set Willie up, which was Akeisha's husband. She was trying to set Willie up by having some girl slide in his DMs, I guess, to see what Willie would, how Willie would respond, or if he would respond to girl, the whore. So Letitia is having a Friendsgiving brunch. Latrice, girl, I thought this was kind of funny. Latrice, she didn't go, but she sent fake flowers. Maybe she sent some plastic flowers. Fake. Since we're going to be fake. Okay? Anyways, she sent the flowers by way of, what's her name? Tambra. Some of the questions, they decided to do like a Q&A at the brunch. And one of the questions was like, what's the biggest misconception about women supporting women? Another one was, how do you gracefully outgrow a friendship? I thought that was a good question. How do you gracefully outgrow a friendship? I just ran across someone that's a lie, today. Like my best friend in high school and college. And we just kind of drifted apart. And I saw her today, and now I got gray hair. And her hair is gray. I was like, oh my, because I haven't seen her in years. The last time I saw her face to face was when our high school friend passed away some years ago. That was like my best gay friend. He passed away, and she was at the funeral. And that was my first time seeing her in a long time. and her hair was jet black, but now it's like gray. And I was just like, oh, it kind of like, it made me kind of want to cry a little bit because it's like, oh my God, they really used to be my best friend. And I wish we could have like grown like old, you know, and then she got her gray and I got my gray. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, I don't want to talk about that because I'll start crying. Anyways, it made me sad. But yeah, how do you gracefully outgrow a friendship? As long as it's not a beef, like, you know, even some of the friends who I may not be close with anymore, I don't think there's a beef. There shouldn't be. I think it's one of those things where like it is the truth, girl. People start to get married, start to have kids, and priorities start to shift, and you really have to try to make time for one another. I saw this lady talking about how whenever you, and I'm paraphrasing, but as you get older, especially friends that are not like your work friends, how you really have to put in the effort to maintain those friendships. It's easy to continue a friendship with someone who you met at work because you're going to see that bitch at work. You see what I'm saying? Even if you don't necessarily hang out outside of work, or if you do a couple of times, you'll still see her at work or him at work. But then, like, if you have a friendship that is not basically built on you working together, you met this person, like when stuff starts to change in our lives and people start to get in relationships, start to have kids, all that stuff, move away. You really have to, everybody has, God, I'm about to start crying. Girl, everybody has to, oh God. Everybody has to really put in the effort. That's including me too, because I've dropped the ball. And anyways, girl, see, we gonna see this. I didn't want to talk about that stupid shit. Anyways, Matt and Glenn. Who is Matt? Oh, that's Carrot's husband. That thing is thick boots. Girl, Matt is fine as hell. I'm gonna stop looking at y'all husbands. Girl, y'all husbands be fine though. That nigga fine. Brandy husband from Married to Medicine. That nigga he fine. Mm-hmm. Girl, yes, God. Um, Matt and Glenn. I guess Matt is stepping up to the plate to be the, I don't know, what is it called? A sounding board, an ear for Glenn. I don't know, like, I don't know. I just think it's a tad bit weird because Matt, so far, because we don't know these niggas, okay? So far, Matt doesn't give me trifling ass nigga. He just doesn't. So I'm always kind of like I'm looking at Matt now on how is he going to handle Glenn. I don't know if Matt has watched every season of Belle Collective or if he just knows the backstory of Glenn and Letitia. You know what I'm saying? Like, how are you? And I might be reaching with this because we don't know Matt just quite yet. But how can you be? Girl, and I shouldn't even say this, but because girl's probably gonna come back to bite me in the ass. How can you be so far appear to be one of the good guys, and you hang with a nigga like Glenn, or even start to kind of build some friendship with a person like Glenn? Because girl, I do believe this. It shouldn't be this way, but you know how y'all always say when it comes to girls, if one a hoe, everybody a hoe in a group, birds of a feather flock together. At some point, if you are the Barack Obama of the group, the Russell Wilson of the group, if you hanging out with a whole bunch of futures and all types of just trifling ass niggas, girl, you're going to start to be named or looked at as a trifling ass nigga too. Like, will Matt ever really check Glenn and tell Glenn the truth? Like, Glenn was basically telling Matt he just wants to be happy and peaceful. And I put, no, you want to peacefully cheat so you can be happy. You want to be happy and peaceful, But but you're causing chaos and confusion. Girl, do we need to go back to when when y'all literally took a paternity test? You, not y'all. You took a paternity test to see if you fathered an outside baby? I like, and then you got the nerve to get your black ass down to the on TV talking about I just want to be happy and peaceful. Do you really, nigga? Do you really, nigga? Do you really want happiness and peacefulness? Because the way that you move is not giving happy and peaceful. It's giving terrorist. And I put Matt full of shit. That's what I put. He said, and I'm paraphrasing, but he said, I've been with my wife for 20 years and we're fighting the same fight you're fighting. But I think he means well and he's trying to do the right thing. You better watch what you say and how you say it, nigga. Because, girl, are you really fighting the same fight that Letitia and Glenn are fighting? Are you and Carrie really fighting the same fight that Letitia and Glenn? Nigga, are you really fighting the same fight that Letitia and Glendale are fighting on the other side of town? Are you really? Or you just want to make it seem as though you got your brother's back? You your brother's keeper. Some niggas don't want to be kept. Selena has a 50th birthday party. Selena looks damn good. I think Selena is the oldest out of everybody in the group. And she appears to be one of the youngest. Anyway, she has a birthday party. For her birthday party, she wants all the girls to basically get along. So they go outside. Letitia says she checked Shantae for saying something to Latrice at Carrie's birthday party. And that she didn't have nothing to do with it. Latrice says that she thinks it's bullshit and that she's been contacting her ex-employees. And then she said Tisha is a compulsive liar. And then Letitia says, you're a liar. And I think, I couldn't hear because it was a whole bunch of chaos. I think Letitia said, why would you say I contacted your employees? And then Latrice said, because you did, bitch. One of the things that has been actually kind of key to me is the editing of the show. Carol. The editing of the first 2 episodes have actually added to the show being better. Not that intro. Did the intro change or they still got that same tack ass, horrible ass intro? But some of the editing throughout the episode is actually funny. And when Latrice said, because you did, bitch. Girl, they had an echo. Bitch, 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 bitch. Oh, girl. Anyways, and then Letitia walked up like you about to do something. Girl, she walked up on Latrice. And all the girls, of course, started running around like roaches when a light come on, trying to break up the fight. Girl, Letitia and Latrice ain't about to fight. Girl, because I think I saw Latrice talking about, hold my drink. Girl, please, bitch. A bitch who really trying to get down, bitch, that drink would have been in Letitia's face. Okay. It's just like that. Ain't no hold it, bitch. That bitch face gonna hold it. Okay, because she running up on me, girl. She running up on me. You know she's a big, Letitia. Letitia, girl. Letitia's a pretty girl, but girl, we're not gonna sit here and act like she a size 0 either. So, girl, she running up on me, girl. Let me blind her for a couple of seconds. Girl, since she wanna run up, she gonna get done up. Okay? But either way, Letitia and Latrice ain't trying to fight. But it goes off, and it's to be continued. All right, y'all. That's it. I'm gone. I'll talk to y'all later. Have a good night. Bye, y'all.